What's up, electric gardeners? Welcome to another video about mowing with the Stihl RMA 765V battery mower. In the last video I discussed why I chose that mower and did some unboxing. Well, in this video we're actually mowing a large residential lawn somewhere in Worcestershire, and what we're looking at now is the lawn before it was cut. I think I mentioned in the last video that it would have been 2 to 3 weeks before a cut of this lawn, so you can see quite how long the grass is. So I wanted to see how well the mower coped with this type of grass and how long the batteries lasted. There are some patches on this lawn, as you can see, so it's going to need some work come the autumn and in the spring. I didn't really know how long the two AP300S batteries were going to last, so I didn't want to swap them out and recharge them. I just wanted to run the whole thing as it was with the 2 batteries and see where it got to. I also didn't know at this point whether the mower would run on 1 battery, and the answer to that is yes, it will. It will run on 1 battery while you charge the other, which is a real bonus. Oh, and there he is, he's off. Now bearing in mind I hadn't touched the mower at this point, so I was getting used to the controls, and it really was this slow. This is quite a slow setting 2 I think this is, and all of a sudden look, he's going to find setting 3 in a second, and there he goes, he's off. Look, he's off, it's getting away from me, it's getting away, and oh no, we're back on track again. Just pull it back a bit, do those extra bits there, and away we go. So this lawn is split into really 4 sections. The top part, which is this bit here, which is sort of the ornamental part, where the grass is quite thin but a bit patchy. Then there's the next part, which is really affected by that large cedar tree. Sucks up all the moisture, but it does have some rather big patches around it. Then there's another area just behind the cedar tree which grows quite long, and I was wondering how well that mower would cope with that. Then the next part really is down into a sort of a little wooded area, which is again patchy but can get quite long, right down to the bottom of the garden. But as you can see here, it was quite long, so there were quite a few bag empties. It's an 80 litre grass bag, and when that's full it's heavy, and I also noticed when it does get full, it starts to leave grass on the ground out of the side of the catcher. So always make sure that you're emptying it with plenty of time, otherwise you're going to get a strip of grass following you around. But with this mower, what's great about it is you could just run over that dropped grass and pick it up, so it's pretty good for that. But just something to be aware of: if the bag fills, then it will drop behind. So here he goes, he's off at 10 to the dozen, Charlie Chaplin mode, and we'll just leave this bit running on for a while. Welcome back. I've just paused it here so we can have a look at the controls on the top of the mower. There are 2 bars. The front bar is the mowing control bar. So if you push the on button and then push that bar up to engage it, the blade will start. Release that control bar and the blade will stop. The bar at the back, well, that's the self-propulsion control bar. You can pull that up at any time. The blade doesn't have to be engaged or not, and the mower will just move at whichever speed is on the dial. Then there's the eco button, push that, I always have that on. Next to that's the battery level indicator, and below that's the on button, and that's all surrounded by the speed dial. One thing to note with this mower is when you pull the self-propulsion bar towards you, there is a slight delay before the mower moves forward. It's nothing major, but it's just something to be aware of, and you get used to it. Right then, back to the film. we are on the middle part of the lawn. You can see the sort of effect the cedar tree's having on this lawn. It's again very short, very patchy. Where's he gone? Anyway, it is affected by the water loss due to the tree. But again, of course, the edges are nice and long and green. Oh, here he is. So it's just one of these things where you might have to sort of lower the mower, but that's another easy thing with this mower. Just 2 handles to lower it down, one on each side, and you can adjust the wheels if you want. Anyway, back to the film. You're back again. Just pause mowing here just to check the status of the batteries. I'm checking the power indicator and there's 1 bar left and it's charging from battery AP2. So we open the hood up, check the batteries, press the power status button, 2 there and 1 there. So that battery there is going to need recharging at some point, but it's still doing pretty good. The grass is quite long here, and I'm on a slope, so sometimes I'm going back uphill when I'm going back up this way. But yeah, that battery will need charge at some point, but I wanted to run it as far as I could before the battery stopped. Anyway, back to the footage. Yep, so there you have it. The batteries have stopped and need recharging. I would say I'd done about an hour's worth of mowing there, so I thought that was pretty good given the length of the grass. Pretty impressive. Anyway, just to finish off, we'll have a look at how it cut the grass and the quality of the cut. Ignore the bare patches. Overall, I really like the mower. The cut was good, it was easy to manoeuvre. The grass catcher bag is huge, meaning you don't have to stop as often to empty the thing. And in reality, I was actually looking forward to the next mow, which won't be long. that's it then, electric gardeners. All done. We'll end as we started with a gratuitous cat shot, and then I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.